down at the levee. We going fishing at the levee. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Believe that. You hear? Oh man, we gonna jump it off. We really gonna jump it off with UFC 323, huh? I repeat, UFC 323. Now I only watched the Sean O'Malley versus the Chinaman fight. I don't wanna, say his name incorrectly, so I'm gonna call him the Chinaman right now. But at the end of the day, just starting right there with that fight, Sean O'Malley, he's calling out fights for a title. He's calling out Marab again. First off, let's start right there. Sean O'Malley, you didn't look great, homie. Huh? You forget what Marab did to you last time, so start right there. You must wait. That's first of all. You don't get no straight shot again at Marab. No, bro. You don't get a shot at the title again. You need to earn your way back up. Obviously, that Chinaman wasn't as good as we all thought. And yeah, I caught the fight during the last round. I was really just watching for the Gatchje and Paddy, man. I repeat, I was really just watching for the Gatchje, and Paddy. I didn't even really know who was on the undercard, nor did I care. For damn sure didn't know that Shane O'Malley was on there. Now, he had a solid performance, dog, for what I seen. Dude's face was bloody, little bloody. Looked like he'd been in a war. Sean O'Malley says he's more focused, this and that. All right, cool, boom. But that doesn't mean he comes right in after a solid win. Wasn't a dominating win, but a solid, good win, but comment way down. You have to earn your way, earn your keep. It's guys in front of you, O'Malley. It's guys in front of you now, O'Malley. It's no longer, oh, you come in and you're the name they're pushing, the guy they're pushing, right? The character at times they are pushing, huh? Yeah. So you come in here, you try to talk lovey-dovey, then he brings his daughter into the octagon, huh? That's where he really did too much, almost like he was trying to reach, I repeat, trying to reach for a certain moment or paint a certain image. Hey, bro, how about you just accept the win, the good win, and get back to your grind or whatever it is you do? Now, nothing wrong with him bringing his child in the ring, but it looked very fake. And if I'm being honest, in all actuality, right, his daughter really wasn't even rocking and rolling with him up in there. He passed her, had to pass her to his trainer quickly and swiftly. Boom. Looked like she felt more comfortable with the trainer than him, my dog. Boom. And no disrespect, I'm just observing, huh? Observing. Getting what in the mix, giving my opinion like everyone else does. But oh, I get it, right? Boom. It's a problem when certain individuals do it. Yeah, especially if they do it a certain way, maybe, baby. But I don't care. Guess what? Do you dig me? Do you get my drifts? I could give a damn. Yeah, bro. No cap for real. But he brought his daughter in the ring, like I say, man, doing way too much. And then after the fight, after the interview with Joe Rogan, you know what I mean? Trainer still holding the daughter, really no attention being put there anyway. So I think it was all kind of a fake, kind of a front to make him look a certain way. But at the end of the day, oh boy beat you already, O'Malley. They robbed him that fight as well, homie. Oh, you forget? Oh, you forgot? That was a robbery to help you out, Shane O'Malley. And when you got to Marab, guess what? You blew it. Jan just beat Marab. Kind of convincingly, but you don't get to just go to Jan nor Marab. You should have to fight maybe someone lower, homie. Yeah, maybe the 3 guy or the 4 guy. Matter of fact, what are you ranked, huh? Someone fire them comments up. Tell me what Sean O'Malley is ranked. He bet not be top 5, homie. I repeat, he bet not be top 5. So the nerve of him to come up in there, he has a good performance. Do it again. You hear me, boy? Win again, homie. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. You ain't done nothing special for real, homie. You don't deserve a championship fight right away. I don't care if you did beat the Chinaman. Guess what? It was evident the Chinaman wasn't that great. So let's be real here, O'Malley. I ain't gonna take the good win from you. I'm gonna give you that off GP, bro, for real. Cause I ain't gonna cap. You took that win. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. But at the end of the day, homie, you hear me. This ain't no come and get it. Just come and get it because you came with it. Hell to the no, no, no. This dude's been there fighting, homie, winning, putting that real blood, sweat, and tears in. Jan earned that belt, homie. Marab earned that rematch. He dusted your ass twice easily. Easy victory, easy work. Annihilate him, homie. So you can't come in here talking about, oh, I deserve a match. I want Peter Yan. I want her. I want Marab. Oh, you can't skip fights, my boy. You need to fight one more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to fight one more guy very close to you in ranking. I would say he needs to be above. But once again, depending on where they got you ranked at, because I'm sure it's too high anyway. You know what I mean? Point blank, period, man. Yeah. But that's how I pretty much feel about that Sean O'Malley fight. Now we get into the fight of the hour. The main event, Gatchje, Paddy, who's gonna bring it, who's gonna get the victory. Some disrespect going on, huh? A lot of disrespectful talk. Some people making it a what? USA versus Ireland or wherever Paddy's from, battle or bout, making it about, race and separate countries, huh? Yeah. You know how it goes down, man. It's always division. Division always occurs, right? When it's a big fight, especially when it's a big fight, huh? Yeah. Oh, immediately when the races are different, no matter what race it may be or they may be, especially if it's talks of war, chaos, and confusion. Oh, yeah. Certain fights will have an extra ring to them, man, an extra sting to them, huh? Oh, yeah. Certain fights, people will be more alert, maybe rooting for one side more, right? Right. Huh? Just what it is, man. It's just how it goes. But at the end of the day, homie, Gatchje and Paddy, it really went down. Gotta respect the way it went down. First off, I'm gonna talk about Paddy. Now, Paddy, he put up a good fight, tough, hard fight. You can't deny it. He's very tough. Tough motherfucker. Hands down, man down. You gotta respect him for that. He took some damage early and often, homie. Yeah. He really couldn't get Gatchje to the ground. And when fatigue set in, Gatchje just got to him, got close to him, and was landing those punches, especially every time he went to the cage. Gatchje caught him, boom, but a bop on the cage. It was pretty much over. But Paddy definitely held his own and won some rounds, but he just couldn't do enough. He was too bloody, Gatchje was doing him too dirty. But Paddy, definitely a tough SOB, represented his country well. He threw up something about mental issues. I assume he said after the fight, hey, man, hey, bro, he's in the fight game, yeah. Huh? He talking about mental issues. I wonder what mental issues he's speaking of, for real, bro. No cap. And he's fighting, he's banging, so that should be helping him with whatever's going on mentally. You hear me, dog? Heavy, man. Yeah. So is Paddy capping? I didn't watch the whole aftermath. I assume he was talking about himself and telling men to get help. And that's real deal. No Holyfield, but shout out Holyfield. He is a boxing legend. Appreciate for Paddy speaking on that aspect of it. A lot of men, I repeat, a lot of men have certain issues going on. For him to say, hey, bro, speak up, don't feel bad about it, let somebody know, oh, yeah, I respect him for that. You know what I mean? A lot of men walk around, man, sad, depressed, whatever it is. Not just men, women as well, kids as well, etc., etc., etc. You hear me? But sometimes you got to put the work in mentally, physically, and spiritually to really want to fight that and win their mental battles. And trust me, trust, it's not easy at all. Huh? Yeah. But you got to ask yourself, right, what path you want to walk, bro? What path do you want to really take? A lot of people talk it or talk about it, but majority don't really want to change how they do things, man. For real, that's just the world we live in, you know. But like I always say, right? Boom, you will hurt yourself, homie, trying to save or change somebody who don't want to be saved or change even. You know what I mean? Heavy, homie, huh? Yeah. But yeah, bro. Shout out Paddy. He was a banger in there. He was definitely a true warrior. But Justin Gaethje just got the best of him. Now, Paddy had some good stand and bang game, good stand and bang game. But at the end of the day, he couldn't do enough with it. He had the size, maybe even some may say the power over Gaethje. But the way he fought, yeah, especially the end of the fight, Gaethje just got to him. We saw him definitely start fatiguing, took some heavy shots to the dome, to the body. You hear me? Gaethje took him down. They rolled, and with it, and really went and really ran with it. But great fight overall. Potentially the fight of the year. Definitely, man. No cap. Respect to both of them boys getting in that ring and really banging and slanging. It could have went either way, but Gaethje really made it clear. Gotta respect Gaethje. He's been doing it really for how long? But if we being real, man, Yaman, whatever his name is, Amun, no disrespect to him, but the dude he's fighting next, he gonna dust him off, huh? He gonna dust him off. Armanian, something of that nature is his name. But come on, bro, let's not sit here and cap and act like old boy ain't finna dust him off and it ain't finna be easy work. Gaethje know what's up. The whole interim, I really don't like the whole interim champion, this and that, because in reality, dog, they're not the damn champion. You're giving them really a fake belt. I understand. You may want to make some fighters feel good. You know what I mean? And just like boxing has meaningless belts, we see time after time, they got so many damn belts. Dudes just walking around carrying belts. You can win 2 fights and have a belt, seem like, in boxing. That's why it's so saturated with bum fighters. You know what I mean? Heavy. That's why these YouTubers, Jake Paulers, all of the above, the Logan Pauls, right? The KSIs, really dudes who have no skill in the ring, really have no love for the sport at all. It's all a fake, a hype, a gimmick, period, point blank, bro. No cap, you know? And I don't care if he is a real boxer. Anthony Joshua, right? The same way. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Bitch, yeah. You ain't know? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. But shout out Gaethje. He definitely held it down. You know, outboxed him, outpunched him, outmanned him, lasted longer. Now I will say this: I won't be surprised if Justin Gaethje tests positive for steroids. Oh yeah, I said it. I repeat. I won't be surprised if Justin Gaethje were to test positive for steroids or something comes out later. I mean, did you see his stature, right? He looked totally different. I'm not saying he just looked overly muscular, but you could tell definitely, man, especially in the bicep areas and tricep areas. He was a lot more bulky. It may have even hurt him or affected him in the fight. But yeah, so like I say, don't be shocked or surprised if you see something about Gaethje being on roids or some type of enhancement drug for this fight. Like I say, he look a little really a little different, a little more stocky up top on the body. I repeat, he looked a little more different, right? A little more stocky up top on the body. No cap. So it probably will be a per investigation. I mean, real fucking per. Huh? You know what I mean? So you know what it is, bro. But a solid night for the UFC. As we know, the Shakur and Stevenson. I mean, the Shakur Stevenson and Lopez fight. Tefiomo Lopez fight is coming up next week. Another fight that should be very good for boxing. Not even should, is good for boxing, right? Right. Two of the best fighting each other, not ducking, not being jive. Turkish stepping up to the big moment, stepping up to the colossal challenge, you know, the chance to be potentially great, to really form their legacy and say, hey, man, I'm one of the best in this, if not the best in this. But I'll get to that in a later video. Once again, bro, you know what it is. Babylon here. Big Warrior. Stay aware. UFC, man. Hold it down. Oh, yeah, man. You know what it is, dog. You know what it is. Babylon, stay aware, dog. Big Warrior here. Wicked. Down at the levee. We're going fishing at the levee. Yeah. Wicked.